Hi everyone. So in this video session, I'm just going to solve one question, which was asked in GATE 2024 in Computer Science and Engineering in set 1. So this kind of solution you will not find anywhere. So this question was for 1 mark. Okay, so we have to solve this question intuitively and conceptually, right? So this question was from permutation as well as the probability. So permutation along with the probability you have to use and answer the question, right? And there are many topics like you have to talk about independence of the two events, right? So let us go through the question first. Okay, so this question was for 1 mark. Okay, so you should not take much time to answer this question. Consider a permutation. Okay, consider a permutation sampled uniform at random. You can see a random from the set of all the permutations. Okay, 1 2 3. So this set is given 1 2 3 4 till n for some n greater than or equal to 4. So you can take n equal to 4 as well. Let x be the event. So first event is x. Okay, that one occurs before 2. That is the first event they have given. So x event is there, which is nothing but 1 occurs before 2 in permutation. So permutation is nothing but what? Ordered arrangement. You have to arrange 1 2 3 4 5 till n, and you have to ensure that one should come before 2, right? And the event b is given here, that is nothing but 3 occurs before 4, you can say, right? So which of the following is true statement? Okay, so option A is nothing but the event x and y are mutually exclusive. Events x and y are independent. uh, Either event x or y must occur, and event x is more likely than event b, right? So this option D you have to find, okay, by computing the probability. Okay, so if you know the probability of event x, the probability of event y, then you can say that yes, if probabilities are same, then option D will be wrong. Okay, if probability of x, like event x, and probability of event y is gonna be same, then the option D is gonna be wrong, right? So this question needs one very important concept called symmetry of permutation. Like, okay, so as we are engineer, right, so we must use this kind of concepts, right? Symmetry. Okay, symmetry of permutation. Okay, symmetry of permutation. So see, we know permutation. Okay, we have to arrange numbers. Okay, we have to fill the vacant spaces. Okay, to form a number, right? But the thing is, we have to use this kind of a concept, symmetry concept. So you can solve this question in next 30 to 40 seconds. Otherwise, if you're going to find all the cases, then find out the probability of event x, then probability of event y. Okay, by considering all the cases, right? Then like taking n equal to 4, the minimum value that n takes is 4 here. So 1 2 3 4. So there are 4 digits, then you're going to arrange 4 digits. Okay, and you have to ensure that the 1 occurs before 2. Okay, and 3 occurs before 4, right? So there will be a lengthy procedure. Okay, so you have to use the concept of symmetry in engineering. Basically there are various concepts we use always. So symmetry, one, approximation. You should know where to approximate things. Like suppose we are computing any limit. Okay, so we can, instead of applying like instead of going through the conventional approach, we can approximate functions and directly we can find the limit. Okay, like in gate data science and AI question was there. Okay, so how do we approach to this question? So as you can see here, all 4 options we have to analyze. So we have got the set of all permutation of 1 2 3 4 to n, right? So you can see, let me just put here. So suppose we have got 1 2 3 4 till n, right? So you can say that there are n number of places. Okay, n number of places. Okay, there are n number of places. Okay, and you have to the if I talk about event x. Okay, so you have to place what? You have to place 1 before 2, right? So you need 2 position at least, right? You need 2 position to place 1 and 2. Okay, so 2 position you, if you want, right? So if you apply the symmetry here, so there are n number of places, right? So half of the place will be reserved for when the 1 will come before 2. 1 occurs, you can say, before 2, right? Okay, in this segment, you can say n by 2, right? And n by 2 will be where the 2 might occur, right, before 1. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So the favorable, the total is nothing but what? Total number of ways you can get, you can do permutation is here what? Total number of ways. Okay, and then you have to find the probability, probability of getting one occurring one before 2. Okay, that is what the event x is. So what is the probability here? So out of n by, you can say nc2 ways, okay, you have to choose 2 places, okay, because there are n positions. Okay, so to place 1 and 2 you need 2 places, you can say. Okay, so to determine the probability that 1 occurs before 2, okay, so you have to consider the relative position of 1 and 2 in any given permutation, you can say, in any given permutation. So there are n number of permutations, okay, in total, like, sorry, there are n number of position in total. So we can choose 2 of these positions for 1 and 2 in how many ways? nc2 ways, right? Okay, nc2 ways we can choose these positions. So if you want to choose these positions to place 1 and 2, so you can choose by nc2 ways, right? Okay, that is the total number of ways that you can arrange 1 and 2, understand? But from the symmetry, what we can do here is n by 2, 1 will occur before 2, n by 2, 1 will not occur before 2, right? 2 will occur before 2. This is called, the, you can say, the symmetry concept. Okay, so we have to use the symmetry of permutation here. Okay, so then then out of nc2 ways, okay, to choose 2 positions, okay, one for 1 and 2, exactly half of them will have 1 occurring before 2, and other half of them, you can say, 2 occurring before 2, right? So what is the probability here? The probability is going to be 1 by 2 only, right? Okay, in this situation the probability is going to be 1 by 2. So probability of x will be 1 by 2 and the probability of y will also be 1 by 2. I hope this makes sense. ठीक है, तो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि देखो, what we are trying to convey here is probability of x if you want to find. So you can say that nc2 ways is there, right? nc2 ways, okay, nc2 ways, and nc2 by 2, okay, will be the favorable event, you can say, and this is the total total outcome. Okay, and this is the favorable outcome. Okay, in nc2, half of the nc2 we have to place 1 and 2, so that 1 occurs before 2. So this will give you the probability 1 by 2. Okay, from the symmetry, from the symmetry of permutation. Okay, symmetry of permutation. And similarly you can say that the probability of bi will also be, nc2 by 2 by nc2. Okay, so which is 1 by 2. Okay, because you have to place 3 and 4 in, there are n number of you can say position. Okay, there are n number of position and you have to place 3 and 4, and you have to ensure that the favorable outcome is what? 3 must come before 4, right? And placing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay, uh, the relative position is not, you can say that the very first option was what? The very first option, the very first option we saw was, you can see what was the first option. Yes, so first option was, you can say, the event x and y are mutually exclusive, right? Event x and y are mutually exclusive. So this option will be wrong. Okay, because the probability of probability of x is equal to probability of y. Okay, understand? So we are getting probability here, okay, which are equal. So this option is wrong. Directly you can say wrong option. Okay, now let us analyze option A, right? So these, the event x and y are mutually exclusive. What is the meaning of that? So events are mutually exclusive if they cannot, you can say that they cannot occur both at the same time. Okay, that is called mutually exclusive. Understand? So since you see here, occurrence of 1 before 2 has no direct impact on, you can say, occurrence of 3, occurs before 4. There is no direct impact, right? I hope this makes sense. So 3 and 4 can come anywhere, 1 and 2 can come anywhere. So when we are defining events, okay. So these two events are not mutually exclusive. That is important. So this option will be wrong. Okay. Now there is a fight between B and C, right? So what is the meaning of you can say what is the meaning of independent here? So what is the meaning of independent, guys? The independent meaning is if two events are independent means X intersection by has to be equal to the product of the probability. Okay, the probability of X is 1 by 2, the probability of by is 1 by 2, which is 1 by 4, right? And we have to find, okay, we have to find the intersection of two events and find the probability. That should come out to be 1 by 4. Then only we can say that two events are independent, right? Then only we can say that events are independent. Understand? ओके सो आई होप आपको सिमेट्री ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट समझ आया होगा, सिमेट्री ऑफ परमुटेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट. सो यहाँ पर आप बता सकते हो कि द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एक्स getting x event, okay, that is nothing but 1 occurs before 2 in random permutation is nothing but 1 by 2, that I have proven how we get 1 by 2, right? And how to find this probability of x intersection by, how to find that? Okay, that is nothing but probability, because they are independent, right? So you can say 1 by 4 will be the right. Okay, so probability of x intersection by is going to be 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, you know, like 1 by 4 only. Okay, because you have to find the common probability, right? So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is 1 by 4 only, right? So you will get 1 by 4 only here. Okay, and both are same here. Okay, both are going to be same, so you can say that x and y will be independent. So in this case this option has to be correct. Okay, this option has to be correct. Understand? So since the event x and y involve different pairs of events, I mean elements, you can say 1 and 2 वहां पर प्लेस करना है, यहाँ 3 and 4 प्लेस करना है. So the position of 1 and 2 does not affect the position of 3 and 4. Okay, what is the meaning of independence? Independence meaning is occurrence of one event should not, occurrence or non-occurrence of one event should not affect the occurrence or non-occurrence of another event. That is called the you know, two events are independent events, right? Please do remember. And what is the meaning of this either x or y must occur? इसको भी समझते हैं. ये ऑप्शन भी करेक्ट नहीं है. Either event x or y must occur. What is this? What is the meaning of this? So in every permutation either 1 is before 2 or you can say 3 is before 4. Okay, which is not necessarily true. Okay, remember this. Okay, because both events might not occur in the single permutation. Okay, ये इन जनरल स्टेटमेंट उसने दे दिया. ठीक है, तो ये भी आपका नॉक ऑफ हो जाता है. तो ऑप्शन आपका बी ही करेक्ट है. तो इस क्वेश्चन को आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं if you know the symmetry of permutation. Okay, so I hope you might have enjoyed this you know, solution. So please use always the symmetry concepts, okay, in your probability theory, right? So we'll meet in the next session, I mean in the next video solution. And okay, so and we will discuss more question in detail. So this question you can do by using your conventional concept also, like you can take n equal to 4 and then find out the number of ways, okay, in which you can arrange 1 comes before 2, okay, and you can also arrange and then find out all these probabilities. Okay, but if you use the symmetry of concept, I mean symmetry of permutation, so it will make your life much easier, right? So thank you.